Standing on a corner crying, feeling like a fool. We're getting there. Slowly. We got that left. It's been a day, let me tell you. So we started out today, right? Air conditioning went out in the combine. All because that little thing right there, there's a little bolt or a little nut on top. It's got to be tight or else that'll let a lot of air in with a lot of dirt. In your cab, and right above that filter, there's a condenser right there. That's how you get your cold air. Yes, I am. I mean, I'm dirty.
I plan on backing up, Matt, so you can turn around.
That's why the shirt's off. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. Wasn't having it. And I can't sit in the seat with my back being all dirty. So I had to clean my back off. And I was sweating. Anyway, that wall went out. Dirt from that went into that, clogged it. And then we got that unclogged. Mechanic came out. That slowed me down today. I mean, I was stripped down to my underwear, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was sweating. That's how bad I was sweating. Had my jeans, pushed them down to my legs or my ankles. It was getting uncomfortably hot in here. I mean, even my head was starting to hurt. I was starting to get very hot. Uncomfortable. We got it though. And got running again. And then the right side of my draper belt said it was slipping. But it was running just fine. And I'm like, well, what the heck's going on? So, after I checked everything over, I told Dad, I said, this is above my pay grade because I can't find it. Well, before he got here, like literally a couple minutes before,
15,000, Jake,
I started playing with the sensor right there, and the sensor was sliding in and out. So after we took the belt off the draper, and then we could see where the sensor was along that pulley. Pulley? I don't know if it's pulley. I think that's the wrong word again. Uh-oh. I don't know. Hopefully I'm right here. Please be perfect. She ain't gonna be perfect, is she? Nope. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. We have a chance. We have a chance. Okay. There's a roller. One on the outside, one on the middle. Big belt goes around it. Center goes on the side of the roller, right? It's actually not attached to the roller. The roller spins. Well, the sensor sits there, can pick up through a magnetic. It's like a magnetic sensor. There we go. Every time it hits the shiny spot, it flashes. Then goes back to the monitor. Hence, then reads that it is working. Well, the bolts fell out of the sensor. So it's just sitting there dangling, and it's not even reading anything. So it wasn't, the combine couldn't read that the belt was actually working when it actually was working. Took all that apart. Got that done. Back together, thing was going good. And then I look at my feeder house, and my chain didn't jump a cog. It just slid over on top of the, I'm going to call it a bead. There we go, like a weld bead. Well, it was on top of that and should have been on the outside of it. So then we had that problem. We got that back together. And then, to top it all off, one of those metal fingers right down there. Y'all want to take a guess what that did? I can't see it at this angle. You tell me, can you see anything as fast as that's spinning at you? It wasn't like that when I started this field, I'll tell you that much. One of them fingers, there's two pins that hold them fingers inside the drum. One that locks it in place, and one makes sure that it stays connected to the main bar. Well, the one that made it stay on the main bar was just fine. That all worked out fine. No problems, no issues on that part. You want to know what was the problem? Two bolts fell out of how do I want to say this? The two bolts fell out of the circle part that holds the finger in a hole. That way it stays in the hole the whole time. Okay, follow me. And well, just to say the least, what ended up happening was after that thing came out, it could flop. So it flopped in there a little bit. Of course, you can't hear nothing. I can't hear nothing. I was listening. And whittled like this, and then it got pinched, and then it just plunged a 4-inch hole into my drum down there. So we have some patchwork to do, to say the least. It's been a day. Aside from that, the bagger's working just fine, which I know you guys haven't got to see it, but I got it on a short somewhere. I'm going to put it on a short, but bagger's working good. We're about to fill up our second 300-foot bag. Those hold 14,000 bushel a pop. We'll be changing one of them in the morning, it sounds like. So, aside from that, I believe that's all I have for you. Don't know. We're in some Pioneer 40Z series beans. I don't know how I feel about them. Sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're average, like the 40A series beans. These are supposed to be better. I'm waiting for a change, but I haven't seen it yet. But we'll wait. I have a test plot coming up. Actually, it's in the next field. It's in the bottom. Every 40 feet, every other 40 feet, there's a different variety. There's two different varieties, three different varieties, and it repeats itself basically every other sweat. So we'll have a little example. Oh, I'm maxed out. Not for long. And he says he needs 9,000. We're gonna find out how much he actually needs. We'll see. Come here, Ed. You can see his lights. He's got his fancy little lights on. I think Eddie's had his day. I think it's been a little boring for him. I mean, he had to wait on me to get everything fixed. I mean, Matt was still running, but you know, one comment can only fill so much in beans. I will tell you one thing: we are really hammering through our bean acres. I mean, it is just dang near 200 a day. Now, we aren't going to get that today because of all the breakdowns I've had. But we were close. We were close. 150 acres is where we're going to be at today. So not bad. If I would have broke down for 3 hours altogether, we probably could have got to the next field and knocked it out. Oh well, I guess. Oh well. We're getting there. We are about done for the night. You wanna race me, buddy? We're gonna beat him. I don't know. Yeah, we'll pile him up. Fill him. Fill him. Uh-oh. I ran out of juice. That's no good. That's no good at all. I better get his windows cleaned for him tomorrow. I bet he'd appreciate that. It's hard to find good help, but we sure did get lucky to find it. Good old Eddie. Some darn good help. That's about it. We'll hopefully get to the plot tomorrow. Maybe not, though. We gotta put on a new bag. Uh-oh. Excuse me. It's been a long week. Put on a new bag in the morning. Dad said he's gonna go run through chores. So we're gonna have to dump those 2 trucks. Bag, chores. Matt has baby pictures with his new baby. And family. That's at 10, so he said he'll be here by noon. So we just went ahead and told everybody to come in at noon.
You'll need about 3,000, man.
I guess I was short. Huh. Never good to be short. Anyway, so everybody's coming in at noon tomorrow except me and Dad, supposedly. Dad's gonna knock out chores, get the bagger and stuff done. And I need to get out here and wash some windows. Get some stuff greased. And we gotta get moved. And I gotta get bean heads taken care of. Put some new sickles on them. That's about it. That's about it today. It was a good one. But a long one, but it was a good one.
Good try.
So we're getting closer. Got probably 5 acres left. There's not as dusty as I thought it was going to be. I think we got a little bit of a wind now, so it kind of helps. But we're going to knock it out, that's for sure. Another 250 acre day, 502 days, that's pretty good, I'd say. It's been a long 2 days, but it kind of helps start early. We haven't had a lot of dew, so we've been able to start about 9 o'clock. Well, we try and start by at least 10 o'clock, but I think we started at 9:30 the other morning. And run until 9 o'clock, because right now they're kind of getting a little tough. But we're getting there. Got a lot of... This is where I need an aerial, because there's a lot of beans on my sickle bar. Jake's up there, wrapping up his side. I can't really see my last swipe here, so we're gonna try and knock it out here. See if we can't jump this ditch, go help him, and call it a night. Start again whenever we start tomorrow, I guess. Depends on what we gotta fix tomorrow. But beans are about 9-10%. They're getting pretty dry and they're getting brittle too. As soon as that cutter bar hits it, it just shatters it. Right now would be a good time to have an aerial, but we ain't got one, so we definitely got some cutter bar loss for sure. So definitely gonna have some of that. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe if I can get my reel out of them. A lot of reeling up and down. Freaking tall. They ain't really worth it crap though, so. Tall beans, figure they do good. Our shorter beans are doing better than our tall beans. He's a getting her. Y'all see yet? Me neither. It's a guess. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Never fails. Never fails. Why it's always gotta be in the dark? Back in the dust. Uh-oh, she's clearing off. All right. Got a little bit of a breeze going to the north. Coming back to the east kind of sucks. And I'll show you why here in a second. Once I get to the end. Preferably without clogging up this time, because I couldn't see anything the last time. Well, it didn't start off so good this morning. Jake, he picked up a log, threw it in his feeder accelerator, That's how it started. It wasn't a fun time for him, but he got it out. We're pushing close to 200 acres. Actually, we might have 200 acres by the time we get this field done, which isn't about, hopefully, an hour. So we got to be getting close. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can clog it up this time.
I scratch your nuts, you scratch mine.
Why does he have to do that? Why does he gotta do that to my video? Damn it! We got a karaoke session. Let's see if we can get it. Do it again. Sing it again.
We are the river. They think it's not all right, baby. But the word is said in chorus.
He's getting it. He is getting with it. I think he's a little tired. He's a little tired. But we're out cutting beans. It's we're getting closer to being done. We got about 20 acres left. Although we're fighting a little dust. But other than that, it has been a terrible day. We didn't start off good. See how dusty it is? Yeah, it's not fun. But we're getting it. We didn't start off hot. Jake threw a log through his feeder house into his feeder house accelerator. And it took a little bit to get out. Not a feeder. I'm getting tired. It's a he threw it through his feeder house into his feeder house. Ouch. Accelerate. I don't know. They went in there somewhere. I think I'm getting tired. But it took a little bit to get that out. I think like an hour. You had to chainsaw it, pry it, take a bunch of stuff apart, but he got it out. Got about 200 acres done. Well, we're about to have 200 acres done today by the time we get this field done, which we are going to finish it. And then we will move to our next farm. It ain't bad once you get out of it. You can actually see. But he's over there somewhere. I don't know if that's him or Jeffrey. Somebody's on top of the hill. I'm not sure where anybody's at because I've been in a dust cloud for the last 30 minutes. So I don't know how far he's got, but we're going to go find out. And I got a couple broken fingers, so I mean, it's getting a little tougher for me to feed it in my head, which we're about done, so I ain't really worried about it. I'm just going to keep fighting it for the next 20 minutes. Get it done and get the heck out of here. Because I doubt if we're going to be moving tonight. But we will get what we can get done. Beans are kind of getting a little tough, but it's also dark. Usually they get tougher, which means you pull back on that joystick a little bit, because 4.5 mile an hour to 3.5 is a big difference. And that is definitely Definitely him. But he's turning around. So we're going to take this line. Well, we're going to get to cutting. Hopefully be done here about 30 minutes. Hopefully.
I can't see nothing.
We can't see nothing. Well, I can now because I'm going the right direction. We're going to keep cutting. Some cool country road.
Take me home to the place
I belong to country road. Oh boy, we've been out here too long.
You know what would make that video so much better? And